Hello, hello, hello. Microphone working. I can even practice with it. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with the audio. All right. Hello, hello. Good evening. I am looking for my glasses. Here they are. Hey, there you are. How's everyone? How are you this evening? Hello, hello. How are you? I am chilling tonight. How's everyone? Yes, come on in, come on in. Let's talk about it tonight. Alexa, stop playing music. All righty, so let us get started. Let me make sure that everything is good on Facebook and post a note. So I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I am chilling. I am feeling so much better. Oh my gosh, I am feeling so much better. Turns out that I was having a allergic reaction to the medication that the doctor had given me. So I'm glad that's behind me. I feel so much better. I came home from work today. I went and worked out. So all is well. So good evening. I am glad you are here. Come on in, jump in, jump in. If you are on YouTube, please jump in the comments, say hello. If you are on Facebook, then please say hello. It's so good to see you tonight. I'm so glad you are here. And tonight, I want to talk about some workplace drama. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because again, we spend so much time in the workplace that, 8 9 hours a day, or and if it's your own business, then you're spending even more time in that environment. Therefore, workplace drama, it can be draining. It can be draining. So we need to talk about it. So let's talk about it tonight. So look, share this link with someone. Come on in and welcome to Reflections. Reflections is a part of my Fight to Smile brand. Fight to Smile was designed to be an encouragement and an empowerment for women in the workplace, for career minded women, for women entrepreneurs. And it's just a source of encouragement and support and networking opportunities for women. And of course, the men have joined in, and we are just in this thing together because, of course, we rarely just work in an all female environment. Um, so with that, I'm so glad that the men are here. And out of my Fight to Smile brand came Reflections. And Reflections is this where we are tonight. And we are just sitting here. This, the evening, I've already eaten dinner, have worked out, did a little bit of reading, and now I'm just chilling and kind of reflecting. So I wanted to talk tonight a little bit about workplace drama. Have you ever experienced it? Oh, I see some friends. I see a good friend. Hey, Miss Joanne, I see you out there. Thank you for joining. I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Miss Barbara, Miss Terry, I see you. I see you. Joanne, congratulations. Your baby got married. Oh my God. I remember when um, oh my God, I can't call his name right now. Philip, she and Philip, just met, and here they are. They are married. That is so awesome. Naisha, I see you, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us tonight. So again, tonight we are talking about workplace drama. So look, I want to know, do you work with these people? I'm going to show you a picture. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to show you a picture. And I need to know, do you work with these people? So, you know what? You know what? Let's make it a contest. I'm going to show a picture. And the first person to put in the comments who these people are, then I'm going to send you a free t-shirt. How about that? Okay, are you ready? You ready? You want to see the picture? Okay, here we go. Let me pull up the picture. Where is it? There it is. Are you ready? Here it is. Who are these people? Aha, I didn't show you yet. I'm going to show you now. But I can assure you, they are the worst people in the world to have to work with on a daily basis. But are you ready? Here they are. Who are these people? Oh, all right. Anybody who can tell me who were those people, the first person who puts it in the chat box, could tell me who they are, then I will send you a free t-shirt. Who are those people? Anybody have an idea? I'll put them back up one more time. Here. Who are those people? Anybody? He said, he said the whiners, complainers. Yes, and that was from Miss Terry. So Miss Terry, you will get the T-shirt. Do you remember who their first name, what their first names were? Because they were from Saturday Night Live, way back in the day. Who were they? Who were they? They were, she just said the whiners, the complainers. Yes, that was Doug and Wendy Weiner. You remember them? Doug and Wendy. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Doug and Wendy Weiner from Saturday Night Live. And I tell you, they whined and complained about everything. And they show up in the workplace. Yes, they do. Oh my goodness. There are few things worse in life than having to work with whining, complaining colleagues. Anybody, somebody said that is so far back. Yeah, I had to dig back for that one. But you remember them, right, Terry? Doug and Wendy Weiner. Oh my God, they just whined and complained. I remember the episode, which I will probably never ever forget. But Doug had he had got shot, but it was like a flesh wound, a graze, and he was put in the hospital room with this person who was literally dying. And I tell you, he and Wendy whined and complained about everything. Oh my God, it was just hilarious. But said not the name. I remember seeing them on the show. Yes, it was Doug. But you get the T-shirt though, Terry. Um, but yes, it was Doug and Wendy Weiner. And again, they show up in the workplace today. And they just whine and complain about everything. Nothing is ever right. Nothing is ever good enough. Everything is an issue for them. And they are some of the worst people to work with, to work for, and to have work for you. On all hands, they can be the worst. So I want to know, are you the whiner? Are you the whiner in your department? But I'm sure that all of us can think of, people in our department who we almost dread going to meetings because we know they are going to have something to complain about, never have anything to offer, never have anything to contribute, but they are always the ones complaining. Now, if that's you, just say ouch. But just try not to be that one. Try not to be that one. But when I think about some workplace drama, I did, a little bit of reading and everything. And some of the what I have found is that drama exists when there's no real accountability in the department, when there are no clear lines as to who's supposed to be doing what, who reports to who. Because it's nothing worse than people thinking that they supervise somebody else that they don't supervise. The dotted line does not report to them, okay? But they decide they're the boss. Have you ever worked with people like that who have their self-appointed authority? Those people are funny to me. just self-appointed authority, and they just come in and they're going to tell people, other people, what to do, and when to go, when to come, what they should be doing. And again, it turns into drama and it turns into issues when there's no real accountability, and management allows it to just go on. They allow it to fester. And Terry said, Lord, yes, too many, yes. And just allowing it to fester. They see it's going on, they see that it's causing contention, but they just choose not to do, oh, well, let people work it out or work through it. And, without establishing real lines of authority and real lines of accountability. And because of that, people be stressed out. I think it was last week when someone posted, made a comment that people don't leave bad jobs. They leave bad leaders. They leave great jobs, great opportunities because of bad leadership, you know and again, that can just become, it just makes it horrible, a horrible, toxic work environment. And again, when we have to be at work 7, 8, 9 hours a day, toxic should not be a description in the place that we have to work. See, we have some comments. Yes, another thing that I see is that a lot of times people will just elect to not self reflect or to look at themselves, look at what they're doing or what they're not doing. They refuse to acknowledge, how their attitudes and their demeanors, what impact that has on those around them. They just refuse to self reflect. And again, that's still accountability, because accountability is not just about management. Accountability is about self accountability and being responsible for our own actions and being responsible for, hey, Sylvester, thanks for joining. I'm glad you're here tonight. But but being self-reflection, it's vital. We should be aware of how our behavior impacts others. And if it's a point where, oh, well, I see how my boisterous behavior or whatever the behavior is impacting others, and I just don't care, then that's a whole nother issue. That quite honestly, those are grounds to, for the director, the manager, the supervisor, whoever it is, for management to get involved. Because when we will not self observe ourselves and self regulate, then that's a real issue. That's a real issue, and you are part of the toxic level in the workplace. So again, it goes back where I asked: Is it you? Is it me? We have to take, when there are issues in the office, there are issues in the workplace. We do have to take sometime and say, well, is it me? Turn that light on yourself. And as Michael Jackson says, sometimes we got to look and talk to the man or woman in the mirror, because maybe we are a part of the problem. It's not always somebody else. So, Doug and Wendy Weiner, they were always whining about everything else that other people did, but they never looked at themselves. They never reflected on themselves, and they never even tried to self-regulate. When I was going through trying to find that picture of Doug and Wendy Weiner, I ran across an episode when they were on the airplane. Man, they whined and complained so much that everybody just got off the airplane before the airplane even took off, because they were just whining all the time, all the time. Um, have you ever, now I've seen this, I've been in a situation where management allowed people just to come and everybody share their opinion, and it got heated, and people were cursing, and yes, in the workplace, cursing. were using profane language. And it was absolutely the worst experience for everybody involved. And in that situation, again, that falls back on management. That falls on management. And sometimes when there is just a great disagreement amongst colleagues or amongst team members, then sometimes bringing in HR is the answer to mitigate, to, try to find a common ground, a happy place. Because again, nobody wants to come to work for 8 and 9 hours. And all we do is sit there, and people are miserable with one another. They may enjoy the work they're doing, but they're miserable with their colleagues. So anybody have any stories, any experiences with any of that? Sylvester said, yes, look at the man in the mirror. We do. We have to look at ourselves. We do have to self-reflect, and we have to self-regulate, because just because we can reflect on ourselves, if we're not trying to regulate or control our own behaviors and our own reactions, then it's a mute point. Yeah, I know I'm the problem, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Well, you may not have to for too much longer. It may be done for you on your behalf. Um, I think another thing that I see is, again, when management just allows things to fester. And that is, in my opinion, excuse me just one second. Excuse me. I think when management allows things to fester, it not only reflects poorly on management, but it reflects poorly on the entire company, the entire organization, because unfortunately, we live in a day and time where mental health issues go unchecked. And when we just allow things to fester and not address issues as they arise, and not address behaviors as they come up, then it does open the door for bad things to happen and people to retaliate in negative ways. I see a comment, and you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna put on our glasses and see what the comments say, because they just scrolled away. So Miss Joanne said, definitely, HR called in and send a third party mediator. Absolutely. It's vital. And nowadays, it's so amazing, because I talk to college students all the time, and they, are searching for different degrees and, different pathways and careers. And I was saying that industrial psychology is the new buzzword, industrial psychology. And that is, of course, the field of psychology, studying psychology, but studying psychology in the workplace. So being able to be a mediator, being able to negotiate, and to help employees and management communicate better. That's a whole, huge, thriving career path. Um, then Terry says some people really have difficulty with honest reflection. They do, especially when they don't like what they see. Ooh, absolutely. But we know that those who complain the most, those who talk about people the most, those who are always calling out the negative in others, are the ones who dislike themselves the most. They are the most insecure. And, we talked about that several weeks ago, about insecure people in the workplace. And and I know when we talked before, we were saying that, insecure people in the workplace, you don't even waste your time trying to make them like you. They don't even like themselves. So don't worry, they'll never like you. Okay. So just focus on doing your job and being the best you can be. But those who can't self reflect, this is when, we have HR And there are so many community resources that are available nowadays and there are different professional development opportunities and trainings that are available that people can come in free of charge, sometimes, and work with employee groups and work with teams and work on those building strategies. And even if the company can't reach out and bring someone in, then sometimes the supervisor is the one who needs to do the research and bring in some activities. And everything is online. It's all kind of things that are available now online on YouTube. So it's really no excuse. There's no excuse nowadays for management to allow things to fester. There's no excuse whatsoever, in my opinion. But I like everybody else, I have one, and so do they. But look, I do want to do a quick commercial break. I have my t-shirts. This is the white one. I don't know why I don't bring any of the other colors down, but I have white, black, and purple. And Terry gets one. So Terry, I will be in touch with you. Well, I'll message you. And so that I can get a t-shirt to you. But for those who didn't win tonight and you would like to purchase one, they are on sale right now, and I'm so excited. And they're on my Shopify page. So that's drnaita.myshopify.com. So my daughter is calling me now. She must be out of a meeting, but I will not answer her call. But she had a meeting. She's doing her thing down at the university. So we're excited and proud of her. But with that, take that down. But with that, work, we spend so much time in the workplace, and it should be as peaceful and calming as possible, especially because of the work that we do. And I think the biggest thing is just making sure that, am I the problem? Am I the problem? I think that's just, if we all could just answer that question honestly, if we could all just self-reflect and say, okay, is it me? Is it me? And once you check yourself, and checking yourself involves, revisiting a situation, revisiting the scenario that occurred. And, was there a better way for me to handle this situation? Do I need to apologize? What? Because sometimes we're not correct. Sometimes we're not right. Sometimes we need to go back and apologize. Have you ever had to do that? Have you ever had to go back and apologize and say, ooh, I was wrong? Anybody? Or am I the only one? Am I the only one? Am I the only one who's ever had to go back and apologize? Okay, so I had a couple more comments. I didn't even see. Okay. Yes. Barbara said, I had an employee who was causing drama in the workplace, continued until their exit day. What? Just drama in and drama out, drama right out, right through the door, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. And you know what? That's just what some people do. They are just the source of drama. So the question becomes again, if you're on this page, is, am I the problem? Is it me? Is it me? Let's see. Who else says something? Joanne said workplace bullying. What? Oh my gosh. I didn't even read the whole thing. Just workplace bullying. You know what? When I used to talk to high school girls on the regular, I used to tell them that, you really need to learn strategies to deal with a bully, because guess what? It doesn't go away when you get out of school. I know a lot of you think that, graduating from high school and going away to college and all that stuff, that you won't see bullying anymore. No, you will, because there is bullying in the workplace. So now I will finish Joanne's comment. She said workplace bullying allowed or ignored. And good people who love their job but can't work in that type of environment, and they leave. And that is so true. That is so true. Workplace bullying is real. People just, I call it debo. People just gonna debo you, and gonna make you do something or make you take some. I've experienced it. And I'm like, and afterwards I'm like, what the what? you know, and there have been times I've had to go back and express my concern, and I'm not rolling up my sleeves or nothing like there was a fight. I'm not. That was just poor timing. But yeah, that's crazy. Workplace bullying is real. It's real. And ooh, you can have bully supervisors, yes, those in management that just disregard. And how does a manager, if a manager has to make the decision, then how is that manager being a bully if he or she has to make those decisions? It's not just about the decisions, is how decisions are made, okay, and how decisions are communicated. Doesn't mean that everybody's supposed to be super nice and kind and please and thank you and all that stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that everything should be done decently and in order. Everything should be done with respect, and not respect of person. Everyone should be treated fairly. Everyone should be, and I won't even say equitably, because if you mean to one, you got to be mean to all. No, I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that all should be treated fairly. All should be treated with respect. And and Terry said green. It's about how people are treated. That's the bully. Yes, as a supervisor, you are responsible for making the decisions and passing on the decisions and giving assignments and stuff. But how are you treating the people who report to you? That's where the bully comes in. That's where the bully behavior is manifested or, shown. And again, it's all about, how are we presenting ourselves to others? How are we self-managing, self-regulating, and self-reflecting? Is there something I could do better? At the end of the day, I have a tattoo. And you can't see it because I turn my ow, turn my arm around. But anyway, you can't see it correctly. But anyway, it's a Sankofa bird. And to me, what she represents, she's an African mythical bird, and I wish I could show you the picture, but anyway, she is turning around with a seed in her mouth for the next generation. And for me, what this means is that even though I'm moving forward and I'm focused on my goals, I'm never too busy to turn around and reach back to the next generation. So every day I look at this before I go to bed, and I reflect on my day. Was there something I could have done better? Is there something I could have done differently? Did I not reach out? Did I not respond to someone? Did I not return a call or something? And and that doesn't mean that, it's 10:30 at night and I forgot to send an email, so I'm gonna do it right then. Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. I've been watching too much TikTok, but no, that's not what that means. But it will mean that I will write myself a note, or I'll text myself for in the morning so that I can start my day addressing that issue. So, but it's all about self reflection, and taking that time to examine ourselves. Examine ourselves. I think it was Socrates that said that the unexamined life is not worth living. So if we're not taking the time to reflect, examine our own behaviors, then what are we doing? What are we really doing? What are we doing? So that's really all that I have for tonight. Any other comments or anybody else have anything? Barbara, you said, yes, I am. What was I? What was that about? What was that comment about? But that's all that I have for this evening. Terry, I will reach out to you. I'm going to send you a shirt. They come in white, purple, and black, and they are ladies' cut. So, gentlemen, if you want to purchase a shirt for a lady in your life, please feel free to do so. I had one gentleman say, "Oh, well, I'll just wear it," and say, I'm like, no, it's not cut for you. It is a ladies' cut shirt. Therefore, it slims at the waist, and I've even had one young lady, she told me, she said, "Oh, it makes my boobs stand up." So, hey, if that's what you want, that's what this t-shirt does for you. So, so anyway, thank you all for joining me tonight. I am going to enjoy the rest of my beverage, and I may do a little bit of reading. I'm working on a little project that a little something, something. And I'm doing a little reading, and I'm going to call it a night. So thank you all for joining. Oops. Thank you all for joining me tonight. And I appreciate you coming out. Take care, everyone. Good night. Good night.